Rock and roll, rock hard, mania. Feels like a war front without fear. Mania. Don't miss the best time. Rock and roll, rock hard, mania. Don't hold back, let them laugh at you. I'll go with you if you're straight. No one knows you are made of steel, made of steel. There's our risk, it's called a fuse. It's the faith that ignites the fire. Round and round, all our soul out the tornado. I'm ready to play the fool. We are rock and roll, rock hard, mania. Feels like a war from without fear, mania. Don't miss the best time, rock and roll, rock hard, mania. Kick those bastards to the curb. Kick those bastards to the curb. Don't try to compare it to anything. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll,
Okay, that should be everything. So, I think the game was heard already. Oh no! Well, I had gammon. That's all I could say. If you want to know, Big Bird. All I had was a roasted bit of pig. Also, in this case, it's kind of the major ones, because these ones got a slight costume change. That's kind of the situation, Revan. Do we have another one that's actually had a costume change because of the mind control? And I mean an actual costume change, not being turned into a villain like Zanaku and Snipe. Not looking for that type of thing. Even though those ones are more of a split personality than anything else. No, Tommy was not. Explain to me where it says he's the one, his one is anything. He was green only. Turning into Dracon was a different part of it entirely. Completely by him after he killed Jason. And combined red with green. Not red, white and green. Jen, I'm not sure of. I haven't properly seen that one or found the proper thing, but like I just said, costume change. Kimberly instantly got turned into Ranger Slayer the moment she got mind controlled, and there's something else happened there. Korag turned Limbo turned purple into, and just became Korag after that. So there's a reasoning why there's that one. So as I said, costume change. Or at least a palette change. Dracon, or rather, green plus white, Tommy, is not the same. He is not the same as Korag, because that is long after. About an instant one after they get controlled. We'll go this one. Random Bronze Arena versus Zunaku. We'll see if I selected the right one. Nope. Did not. Not the right one. Too many blocks. Okay. We poke. Can't even do anything about that. The breaker. You dashed forwards, but didn't even recover energy. Well, they recovered energy there. Fine, so you're supposed to have a breaker and a block. Wait. Okay, Savage Ball. There's your block, breaker. Okay. Can we do anything here? And interrupted. That's what I get for not just running in and hitting him. Ah, well, you can't block this. So, Moonrising, you have the backdash. So, how many strikes do you have? Yeah. There goes your block. Go to your corner. Back away, Wolf Bite. Wolf Moonrising. That's your breaker. Okay, so you didn't have his strike at all. And back away. Okay, fine. And you missed. Kind of. It wasn't as much. It was less damage at the same time. Yeah. 2 blocks. Wrong one. Okay, set this up to there. Okay, that should be correct. Now we're in the right arena. Listen, we don't even Lewis, I don't think we even have a Rabbit Ranger in the game. Or anything along those lines. Do we have one that's close to that or not?
3, 2, 1, go!
It'll be like that still for a while, I guess. Wait! He's gonna leap, isn't he? Gonna slap him for that. Well, that worked. Somehow 0 recovery this time. You missed again. You get caught, there's your block. Wolf Bite! And yeah, I'm just going to... I guess it's not a good idea to let that continue. That's a crit. That still hits. Even though it looked weird. Little early. You're attacking a little too fast right now, Geki. You're a little too fast. Back away. That's a Dracon. Man, I didn't even feel... The fact that I did not even feel like blocking that. Yeah, backdash. That's a backdash. The thing instantly attacks. Should have easily pressed the ledge. Oh, it was already up. The backdash was first though, so... Can't press it if it's not going to be an interrupt. Unlike some other attacks that don't exactly add up, even then. Reminder, at least Eric has to be in blade mode. Then we have something known as Leo assist being stupid. Even though Leo actually has an interrupt, he's still hitting way sooner. And he doesn't even have any prerequisites to do anything. And maybe you should miss it on purpose. Launch it and instantly use it and then throw the car. It would even let you do that. Right. See what you can get from there. Deviant, that's not happening, nor is that even what happens at all. And besides, Turbo Tommy exists as well, so incorrect. Try to remember that. Turbo Tommy exists as well. And besides, there's also all animation. The collision box doesn't actually go through the character. They never truly swap sides. The character's just trying to follow an animation. Which is why you actually see Lothor's super act a bit differently. He knocks you around, but he actually is all the way in his own corner. If you pay attention, you can notice a shadow briefly appear right below his feet, move away, and then appear back at his feet after he's done with the action. Who knows, Geki? It does that sometimes, I guess. Give those the usual time. To an extent. Holidays never do great, so I can tell you that much, unless it's actually relaxing. Right. Wolf fight. Back away. Now. Okay. Well, that's a kick from him again. Both. Oh, I don't know. Okay, fine. He had the kick again. You get caught. Savage Maul. Stay in your corner. Nope, you're in the air. I need energy. I have no right to just attack you just yet because I still have nothing. Thomas? Don't you think you're being a little aggressive? You're being a little aggressive. Way too aggressive in my opinion. There we go. I'll slap you. I'll block you. Okay. Not the greatest plan. We didn't even have the energy yet to counter. Or rather even attack to begin with. You were a little too aggressive. Yeah, probably. Who knows? Two demon I mean, I pressed the breaker. But then again, yours would be faster if it actually was the breaker anyway. Since you used it twice pretty quickly. But then again, what happened to your primary? Blocked off? Gal and Turbo Tommy. Yeah, we can just allow the battles for now. I'll get rid of the rule off the screen for no reason. Go ahead. When we get more people, yeah, when the day is not as empty, we can do that. It's just one request per person. That's the only thing about the list. You can just add to it, but you only get one request. I failed to get through the thing multiple times because I keep using the character more often than anything else. That's basically what happens. Savage Bolt! Block. Okay, well that worked. We do not have access to that one right now, so no, we can't use Master Sentry. Okay, press the third. Primary slot is blocked off. Okay, so there's a block, breaker, and whatever's in the other spot. I don't know. Strike! Come on. Nope, you're out of recovery. Savage Bolt, and regular block again. Okay, so there's your strike. Assist slot is still unknown. Lorian? Nope, primary again. And strike. There it is. Nah, of course I get that super. Well, I mean, I'm not getting hit by this, so you don't get anything. For now. Right? And... nope, can't even. Well, you can't stop this thing. It's a Crescent Surge. Get slashed. Hello, Eloise. Couldn't stop that one. I think he wanted to block, but I hit it with a Savage Mole Moon. So, not happening. Final match was Zanaku. Okay, at least wait 2 matches before you re-enter. That's gonna be the small ask for now, while the rule is disabled. Instead of 5, just at least make it 2. Don't worry. It's all it is. Unless we have something we can do while we wait for things, I don't know what we can do. There really isn't much. Antonio's was an adjustment, Deviant. He never was nerfed. He had his breaker turn from a knockback into a sweep, so his other attacks could actually land. And that was before his taunt requirement changed, so... It was more of an adjustment, and then they finally deleted the taunt requirements, and now the breaker's still just a sweep, but that allows them to actually catch. But he kind of just needs a better thing on his strikes in the end. He was never nerfed. It's similar to Andros. He normally would knock away with his breaker, but now it only sweeps as well. That type of buff or adjustment, really just to try to make it synergize it. Yeah, Antonio just needs speed. Or in some way, the ability to actually hit. Seriously. Barracuda Dash not being an instant combo starter, while other characters are running around with 50-50s for a 2 cost or a 3 cost instant combo starter, is just sad. Okay, we'll fight again. Moon Rising. Come on, Lewis, you need to also swap your team. Why do I even see a Larian there? Why is there even an Alarian on that team? Spell. Moon Rising. Stellar Rain. You have a breaker, very likely. There it is. Stay out of my corner. And another one. Okay. Getting a load into the game. Wow. Well then, we'll fight. Silence them. You're not escaping this one. And back away. We'll fight again. You can't escape it. It wasn't even going to do that much. This is a 4 cost for 1,700. Zanaku needs his adjustments back as well. Seriously. How expensive do we need them to be? In what way, Onesie? In what way? Because if you're looking for most damage, we have Amelia. Or was it Ethan? Was it Ethan or Amelia with the stronger block damage? If you want to completely disable and the most satisfying one, you can go with Billy, but he is expensive in a 5 cost, but he goes invincible. So you can get away with a few weird things. You're not just punching and kicking here. But you gotta, I mean, there's the finger guns as well. Yeah, that happens. They don't need to fix her. They can adjust her. The word fix is incorrect in this case. Adam. Okay. Well, I'm poking him. Can't even poke him. No. Billy. Ramshackle strikes. Stay in your corner. And we poke. No. I'll kick him in the. I just kicked him over. Do I pull out of this? No. Okay. Well, how about I poke him? Nope. Still can't poke him. Even with another elbow. We're gonna strike him with a ramshackle. And then kick him. There we go. Bulk, help headbutt. I did help. I'm gonna teleport away from you. Okay. No teleporting allowed. It's just how it is. Nope. Can't do anything there yet. Get rid of this. Bulk. Okay, that's your regular block. We'll see if you have sledge. Ramshackle. And fight dirty. 11. 11. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna be able to hit him. Adam can be spaced very perfectly if some things just don't help you. Because you just had a thing happen. It just happens sometimes when you do a backdash and his elbow still hits you, where it staggers you slightly. Yeah, that's special. We'll just leave it for now. We don't need to care about the viewer amounts until things happen. All I know is that you don't have to be online when you want to relax on a public holiday, so no reason to. All I know is that I have these. And that's all it is. Now, unless we have a better game to play on the side, the party game where others can still participate, well, we're stuck with this. Sweep. And to the corner. No? Okay. Yeet. Okay. Well, he can't even block that long. That is sad. Yes, hello, Adam. Have another one. Okay. No, Adam again. Fine. Hey, there we go. Yes. 3 cost, 3,000 attack. Bulk land on him. And Ramshackle strikes again. And we back away. I mean, you can't hit me. I dodged him perfectly. B1. This is gonna hurt if you don't. Billy punch them! Bulk, help me headbutt them! Headbutt!
KO, you win.
There you go. They got jumped by 3 different people. Punched and then headbutted by 2. There goes Kira. Well, you're the one using Kira at that point. She is in a horrible situation, that's all I can say. The fact that you can't even let your block play out fully is just the sad part. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to kick him in the shins repeatedly. Now, okay, fine. As I said, I should have just kicked him in the shins. Fight dirty! Punk dance! And we gotta recover. Kicking him again! And stun. There you go. No! Stun! Middle of it. Yeah. Middle of the backdash. Did you recover? No! We're gonna kick you to the corner. And fight dirty! Bulk! Bulk. We can dodge. Nope. Get kicked! Gonna kick in the stomach.
KO, you win.
It worked. He landed 1 block. Well, he got squished by Bulk. Listen, Lewis. The problem with your whole point of going underground. The bear is not good enough. Okay, so you have multiple breakers as the assist, so I'm just gonna poke them. Kick them! Get rid of this. And you get stunned. There we go. We can dodge that one. We're gonna punch him. It's a stun. And how about I just recover, poke, and sweep, and squish. And back away. No! Punch them again. And you've been kicked. And we're back away. You've been dodged again. We block you. Nothing. And in the middle of a dash. So Scorpion actually managed to let her land properly. That's your block. We punch it! Okay, I was faster. B1, Bulk is gonna land on you if you don't be careful. He dodged it. Okay, headbutt time. Squish their skull between ours!
KO, you win.
Okay, last one. Even Bruce is here. How? Normally he doesn't show up, and he shows up when we're only on a dead Sunday because everyone's relaxing. Okay, design-wise, yes, Mr. Mikeman, he's the worst in the game. In terms of strength, he's obviously one of the stronger ones. But seriously, he should never have been added in the way he did. He should not exist in the way he's designed. That's the thing about Mass Morphin Tommy. He should not exist. They need to redo his entire design. Yeah, that's what I have. I don't have anything else I'm supposed to do today, technically, so... I don't know what else. It is literally anyone. The rules are gone. It's Eastern, that's all it is. Oh no, it's the other thing. I had to punch them before they got underground. I got it. Bad move. You will be left stunned. Now we back away. You've been dodged. No! I'm gonna kick them again. Ah, okay. Well, too bad for you. I'm punching you in the face. Yes, it goes that far. Now get her butt. And you can stay stunned. Now we back away. Okay, well that didn't help. 1, 2, 3, we get sent flying into a breaker. Yep. You know, the worst part about it is I wanted to use Billy, but it's still a 5 cost. He is still a 5 cost. Anyway, you're gonna get swept. 1, 2, leave them stunned. And back away. I kind of escaped. Okay. Whip. Yeah. That's on me! No, I have not done anything along those lines at all. Not at all, Bruce. Never once actually been high, never once been drunk, never once been... What's the last one? Ah, come on. Yeah. Never once been high, never once been drunk, never once... Something like that. Is that hair? Poke. You missed. Nice for you to try and fight today. Too bad it's probably gonna get headbutt. Here you go. Get headbutt. And we dodge that. And we drop that one. And we sweep you. And we sweep it again.
KO, you win.
You know, the amount of energy management Skull needs. Well, let's just say some people can find him very annoying. He's a very underrated character, especially with that stack system. Who's next? Yeah, but he's in a different case of the situation. He's just a badly designed character as well. Quite a low quality era. Are we really using Turbo Tommy? Okay. I'll do the same thing. I'm gonna crash into people. Let's go to the Island Fortress. Hello, Dosh. Jackie, is that really alcohol or beer at that point if it's 0%?
Three, two, one, go.
Back away. Yeah, no. Oh, that didn't help. That was a backdash. I have a plan. It worked. And back away. Nope. Okay. Again with this. You're really recovering energy like that, huh? Okay, fine. Wow. You know, the worst part about it is we have to punch the Rocky assist now. Nah. Wow. Good enough.
KO. You lose.
Good enough, but that was just a horrible place for me. Nah, I didn't lag. That was just bad for me. I was trying to do some weird things. Still about Tommy. I shouldn't have lost that one, but that was just a horrible place for me. Listen, if there's no alcohol in the alcohol, it is not alcohol.
3, 2, 1, go.
Calling it out, just there's something clearly wrong with that, with the statement of that. Upload a combo. Okay, fine. Listen, you could easily press whichever slot you wanted. I don't know what the point of that was. Bonali, they have nothing but breakers. I can dash forwards and dodge that. Kick away. Nope, I'm standing up. Right, we're gonna use a turbo speed. You can't escape this one. We're gonna recover energy for a ray combo. And we're gonna leave you stunned. And with that, I'm gonna back away. And we stab. So you know what's gonna happen next? Dash forwards, turbo speed. And I'm sorry, but you are knocked out before you even get your super. That's through. There we go. Taking time to recover energy like that. Probably the better way to actually get away with things with Turbo Tommy. No wonder. These eggs were manufactured back in October of last year. They're still fine for at least till the 1st of January 2026.
1, go.
What a combo! And let's see, you don't have a block, so that means they're gonna fly forwards. Okay, rude! I called that out. I called that one out. You're just being rude, game. Yeah, I'm gonna dash forwards and dodge your attack. Yeah, you can stay in your corner, and I'm going to ray combo. Okay, fine. Yeah, actually, no, that's correct. That is correct. Yeah. He did just use Turbo. Not Turbo. He used Zeo Tommy. Should have been obvious that was his next move. Why do you need these crits? Red combo. And Turbo Lightning Sword to stab. And make you explode. What the heck? Why is Spotify still open? They played for a brief second, so yeah. Well, we'll be fine. To avoid copyright. If anyone wants to know what the song that was about to try and play is called Killer. Cameron? I don't think... Okay, no, I do also have Cameron on the old... Billy! You did not need that crit! Okay. Well, turbo speed! Ah, yes, that is clearly a legal hit. That was very much a fair hit, wasn't it? Seriously, game. Spin? No spin? Cameron! Yeah, exactly so. No Korag right now. We're gonna dive to listen. Fine. We'll ignore this. Again, Turbo Lightning Sword! You have no block assist. We need to point that out. Great combo. And we're gonna leave him stunned. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna back away. And... Wow. You know, my only problem with that is the way it wanted to act. He's gonna spin forwards, isn't he? Listen, you make 0 sense with your timing, Casey. You're actually stupid. You weren't even there yet. We all know that Casey likes to take his time sometimes, and now he just wants to appear instantly. He's very much being stupid with his randomness of how fast he spawns. In Shikawa, the assists have always been banned because it's the leader.
3, 2, 1.
There's never been once that we would allow it at the same time. You would end up having it on your team, but if you end up using it, you would be stopped. Interrupted. You're not getting away with that. Let's see him. Double speed. Yeah, no. Fine. How about an auto combo? And another one. And Turbo Lightning Sword. Nah. If I delay it better, I will get a combo there, though. Nope. Wait. Cancel too soon. Okay. Another auto combo. You know what I'm gonna do now? Nope. Okay. Not gonna be able to poke him. We're gonna look at the theme. Fine. Fair enough there to an extent. Auto combo. We didn't need to recover anymore.
KO. You win.
Tommy versus DJ or what? What do you mean? Ah, that one's so much a crack.
Three, two, 1, go.
Spoke. Yeah, that's on me. You cancel that one. That's your block. Hey, we're a little slow. Well, stay in your corner. I'm gonna crash into you if you don't be careful. We crash! Yep. There's a red crash. And Turbo Lightning Sword just because. Yeah, we already knew, but I went all the way to my corner. That was a horrible idea. Worst case scenario, that Cameron was about to get kicked as well. Well, auto combo. Get fine. Turbo Lightning Sword. Who knows? If that'll work even. Okay, we get there, and we go into the air. Do we go for a combo? Yeah, we might as well. Go to your corner, turbo speed, and I don't think there's a knockout yet, but Turbo Lightning Sword, I added to that. That is sad. I'm pretty sure I can probably recover 1 energy. Pretty sure I can recover 1 energy before I have to kick them. Your game, Abdul.
3, 2, 1.
That happened. No, you will not. And I guess crit spam is real. Okay. Wait. That is one request. Wait. Yeah, okay. Really? You were allowed that combo? It was one request. I don't know why you put the 3 characters and then you don't put it, think of it as a team. Or did you really just try to request 3 characters? Well, a match with Turbo Tommy. I don't think he's allowed to even be on there legally. Ah, God. Yep, that was sad. No Billy. Interrupted. And auto combo. Okay, we're gonna do 2 energy. And double lightning sword. Then your corner. Turn back away. Your block is illegal. You're not allowed to use it. You're not allowed to use your assist slot and dodge. If I see it, you're going to be banned for 15 this time. I'm giving you a warning. 15 matches if you use the assist. You're not allowed to have Ranger Slayer appear at all. So make sure to dodge with your middle slot. Please be aware, people. You're not allowed to run those assists. You're not allowed to use Ranger Slayer, Darsh. She's part of the theme. Please read the bottom right. Mita, same to you! Well, now you don't have a block. Be aware, you're allowed to fight. But that assist slot is off limits if Ranger Slayer is there. So be warned. Well, now he kind of... We all know that that means his assist slot is blocked off. Ranger Slayer does not exist. She's preparing. Your slot is now blocked off completely. Do not even touch it. Back away. Spout. Auto combo. Go to your corner. Okay. That didn't help. Another one. That was a regular block. Yep. Bruce got the correct description. Classes don't seem to matter at this point because the attackers keep getting spammed by blocks. At this point, it is, like he said, base crit chance. That is all it is. Attackers have 3, balance have 2, defenders have 1. They can update it. Just remember that. They can really just update the thing. It'd be a weird way of doing things, but they could do something like updating all classes to actually have unique stuff. Attackers have 10% more attack. Defenders have 10% armor, which seems a little high if you think about it though. While balance have a balance between the two of them. 5% armor, 5% attack. It's a weird number though, so I don't think it's a good idea. Well, auto combo. Then you got it. Double lightning sword. Well, that's a crit. Yeah, okay, so after this is which guy? I just remembered that's his attack. I just remembered that's the attack of Golgio. I'm not referring to the fact that it's gonna hit me. I'm referring to the fact that it's interrupt hits. Aeon invalidates that entire attack. Ugh. Aeon invalidates that entire attack. Just saying, I wasn't mad about the Golgio. Good job to him, he actually managed to get his damage. Good job. That is one thing deadly about Golgio. But I just remembered how he's hitting me. Those are interrupt hits. This is why we ban Aeon Assist. Will I ever see that as an option when I'm fighting one? Yeah. Is it Drakon? What was the full team combination again? Or was there no... Okay, no. This is just Drakon. Okay, well, I think I'm going to do the same thing again, but this time I think, Billy, you can be replaced by... Tori. We're gonna launch people into the sky. And chase them down, Tyzon. Okay, the problem with that talent idea, Bruce, I just realized you don't want it to exist. Have you ever dealt only 1% of your damage to someone? Because Ethan is a defender. That is 99% strike armor. Jumped. I was banking on that. The Ethan armor team gets 99% armor if that were to happen. But then again, if assist also gave you talents, yeah, that might be a little too much. You dodged. You really have to dodge it like that, huh? Judging Cyclone! I mean, like I said though, Bruce, my current Ethan is almost at 89% armor. He is now level 2 from what I remember. So now he just needs health. And then everything just doesn't hurt him. The team's already complete. He's at 30%. He has, from assists alone, 30% strike armor. Good luck hurting him when he activates that armor. I already made you suffer and realize just how little damage you do when you target Tommy. We've already established just how little that strike can be forced into doing. Yep. Okay. Well, Surging Cyclone. I'm in the air. Going through a torpedo. Daggeron? No? Okay. Go to torpedo again. No, the wrong button. I pressed the wrong one. Well, I've got a Thunder Slash. Ah, I'm not hitting you. Don't worry. I'm not hitting you. Yet. Slash the Daggeron out of him. Okay, they can't just add this. They can't add class-specific boosts. That's all I'm gonna say. It will result in something dangerous. Wow. Good cancel. Not a good block. How am I supposed to save a match for him? Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Rude. Okay. Well, up you go. He's current. Oh, okay, now he's out of stamina. Really? I'm not allowed to get rid of it? I wasn't even allowed to press the strike. It just didn't let it happen. Nothing barely lit up. Did Dracon get nerfed in some way or broken or whatever happened to interrupt the animation? Or is he actually one of the ones with bad stagger? Does Arch actually combo on him? He might be part of that group. Can RJ do Wolf Beam into his leap and Dracon can't counter? Just a reminder that Casey is, they both dodge things. In terms of Leo, it's weird. I'd rather give Leo the edge in that turn, and you're great. Great, you're worthless. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. So, you're gonna be able to engage with your leader, or is it only gonna be Rocky? Congratulations, you're the most worthless, idiotic human being I've ever seen try to pilot this character. Wow. 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 I'll manipulate your energy very easily by never attacking when I need to care. Seriously, you're so stupid looking with that. Use my main and look that horrible looking? Get out of here. Now. We don't need you here. To look that stupid. If you even think about using that leader and you're incapable of even learning how to use them properly, get lost. You're not doing anything right, especially with Black Dragon.
3, 2, 1, go!
There we go. We can stand still because we have to go through this entire not animation. Also a little early there. We have to sit through the entire energy cooldown, so we can't exactly even get rid of the. There's no point in just getting out of it. Oh, come on. Okay, Tyson, you're a little fast. Up you go. You're gonna get sent flying too far, but yeah, we can't do anything about that. Yeah, there it is. Don't have 10 EP yet. And now I have to... I'm going... Never mind. This is gonna be a breaker. Yep. Recover. 3 energy. No? That's a bit of an early block, don't you think? Here's the late combo. No Adam. So they had Tanya the entire time. Yeah, that's Dracon gone. So next character is supposed to be Cameron. Okay. Couldn't register. Ah, so you must have pressed the button before that. We'll start with Cameron. If Bird is able to take the code, preferably, because he hasn't gotten the code at all. V2 and Udana. Okay. Preferably, if you guys have ears, please do not take the code if you haven't had a match yet. We know you're not allowed to touch that assist slot! Good timing. But seriously? You're not allowed to touch that assist slot at all. No, he's doing it on purpose. It's perfectly fine if he doesn't touch it. He knows what he's doing. That's what he's doing on purpose. He's forcing a lone warrior. Do not just call him that because we know what K1 is doing. He can have his weird little behavior in the servers of Discord, but if he's playing an actual match, we know what he's going to be trying to do. Okay? He still follows the rules, but he really looks for the perfect loophole. And in this case, he did that on purpose. So don't be rude to him like that. Respond to it when it's appropriate. He just made it very clear he's going lone warrior. Select the kick. Honorable assault. And another one. Why do you need a crit? Every time. He poked me once, and he crit. Why? You're being rude now, game. Sliding. And kick. No. Yeah, stop. Okay. Now you're just being concerning, game. Now you're just concerning. Crits twice in a row for me. At least I hit him multiple times in the match, but that still wasn't really why. I guess today is a bit of a crit day. 2 more matches for Cam. Supposed to use Black Dragon after this, correct? Right, fine. Black Dragon's after this. Be warned, people. Be warned. Blue Centurion. Reminder, this is a Black Dragon user. So is it gonna Blue Centurion or is it gonna be something else? Rocky. No? Good enough. Kick. Escape, you block, good job. And you're working. And you reset your EP. We stand still because we don't want him to even think about doing anything. We have our break to silence him. And there you go. No middle slot for you. And no rotation either. No rotation either, apparently, because it doesn't want to do its job. This is why the entire casual challenge needs to be locked away from using any of those worthless assists. As you can clearly tell. Exactly who did he engage with? No, Thomas, it's not called that. It's called being boring. You didn't even try to do anything unique. You pressed the assist slot to engage, and that's all you did. Even when it wasn't Rocky, he still pressed the assist slot. The time it's fine to use it is when you actually have a problem. Boring! That's all it is. Strike. Nope, that's a block. Yes! Losing that middle slot of yours. You have your poke, and you have your assist slot, which means to strike up. Never mind, no poke, that's a slide! That's a slide. Flash it! Fat hitbox. Fat hitbox. Yeah, when you cancel into a breaker, it will give you a crit chance boost of 50%. But it doesn't do that for his block. It's only for his middle slot breakers. They don't want to mention it anyway, but it's in the code. If you want to confirm the information, that you get it from me. The code specifically boosts his crit chance on those attacks. Another Rocky with too many blocks as well. Could you at least try to poke me with a keto flip before you try to even use that Rocky assist? Yeah, honestly, that's the only thing that could have happened there. Okay. I could have canceled. Yeah, that's it. Same thing there. Nope. And we back away. Really? Lose that middle slot of yours again. We will freeze you just because you deserve the treatment. Yeah, what happened? Wait, I forgot how Storm's match went again. Oh, wait, right. You'll have your revenge, but you're Bison. Okay. The thing is that Storm, just a reminder, as someone who's played Street Fighter and Street Fighter 6, or rather Street Fighter 5 and 6, I don't like the Bison that's in this game. It's stupid looking. That's all I'm gonna say. He didn't land the attack on me, but it's so stupid looking when it lands. The thing they could have at least done was a sweep in the air. But why does it knock back? That's my only problem right now. Why does it just knock back? Why does double knee press just send their opponent flying now? And why doesn't it just sweep? At least then it was correct when it didn't do anything. You've lost your middle slot, Geki. Okay, you got it back. Nah, just ask the questions now. Better to have me, it'll give me something to do while we wait for matches to begin. Sounds that. Come back away. Yeah, the worst part about it, I tried to delay it so I could get away with a slicer kick and then combo them. Oh no. 4,000. Used a block combo, but Geki, you had the chance. It was a block combo. Delay your kick so you can recover energy while I'm flying. Also, you need to just remember it actually does 4,200 for some reason. Alright, last match for Cam. I'm gonna launch the main. %, battery. What do you mean? How is it already rigged? Ah! He activated it first! He activated his block first! Nope, okay, fine. I tried to make it seem like I was doing nothing. Slicer King. Silence that middle slot of theirs again! And back away. Well, looks like the people have had their Sunday lunch, I guess. Or Sunday breakfast. Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. Got blasted. Because of the specific way that I extract them, PCM. No, they've just been redone, fame. The Zor team left years ago. Supposedly, from what was heard. The Skin team, I don't think they really left, more like got redone. The Skin team is more like likely where all their modeling has went. Like Lothar. Actually, no, we have to point this out. I think I have an easy way to put it. Haven't we gotten more monster-like characters? Monster-ish characters, not just rangers recently? Pretty sure we have, right? More unique characters, right? Not just rangers in a different version of themselves, right? We've had more recently, right? Be warned, people, it's Black Dragon. I'll give the first 3 auto on. After that, it's auto off. You're going to need some health. Only recent villains? Did we have any unique skeletons though? Recently. We've had Tanya. To an extent, but that's a skeleton. We've had Leo. Leo's part of the new era, I'm pretty sure. And who else? We've had another one. Nick. There's also Nick. They use a universal skeleton, but they have a different mesh alongside an extra animation. Why did that look so stupid? Anyone else notice how that looked a little stupid? And I mean, like, why did it look like I didn't even bounce in the air? I just got shot into the air with an interrupt hit, but then I just fell to the ground and bounced. That's what I'm referring to. I think Black Dragon's a little loud. Apparently. Something. Nope. No! But yeah, they use a universal skeleton, however, their other parts are in fact villains. And it's more like those are extra skins. They had to make his battle item alongside Nick's entire suit. Which is actually, he's a villain skeleton. Nick is a villain. Because he also has a cape anyway. But that's a unique look. So I don't think it's the situation of, I don't think it's, the skin team is gone. I think they were just moved to actually take care of proper models. And that being said though, compared to more recent ones, I think it's been, we've had more monster villains than anything else. Or not, just more compared to a drought that we had for so long of just rangers. What I'm comparing it to. Anyway, you can stay in your corner. No. Why? Why is that even your choice? Reminder, the rule to land an explosion means you have to earn it. At the moment we even see that Nick assist on your team, I don't think it's earned anymore. After Black Dragon's auto off. Because there's not exactly a 5-match rule and some people don't even have the health. Be warned, this is Black Dragon's last auto on match. Take this if you dare. Really? Game. I input the code, it took forever to register. There we go. Now register. the last auto on. Be warned, people. We're going to need 54,000 health and some decent chunk of damage. Okay. About the model game house it already rigged. Alright. Right, that is just the way I export it. Specifically, I still use the same thing that you supposedly do to export the models. The difference is I have a second method. You have to combine the things with another code. It's not just exporting the mesh. You have to get the code for the skeleton as well. Did he strike me perfectly, or did I just not queue up the strike? You might have landed in the 2 frames. Yeah, you're getting hit by that. No? Bye. Screen. Yeah, we're back going. Thomas, don't try and block this. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. You can knock out, I'm sure. Bloop. Yeah, it's on me. I'm not watching. Also, primary slot got blocked off. That one's on me. Mita, you got your code earlier, but you also messed up, so I'm not gonna give you it right now. You had your code earlier, and you're the one who ran the wrong assist. Be warned, 54,000 people. I don't recommend entering unless you're good enough. Press him with a Rocky. Well, let's see if you have the damage. 52,000 health. Yeah, I did say it was auto off. Is it gonna hurt? I don't think I've ever had a Reese's Cup. Okay, one, that was on you. I did say 54,000. Reminder. The main is right here. It's right here. Be very afraid. The big bird is still here. He can very much take any of these ones. It will be a challenge. On both sides, to an extent. Ah, no. Wait! You missed one! No, good enough. Anyway, tail whip. And beam. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. What if I stomp? Scream! Ah, that was my lag. Tail whip. Zanaku! Stop! Headbutt! Explodes! Well. Yeah. Fried rabbit, rather. It's rabbit hunting season. He had it. He found his. Listen, if you want to be on in comparable health, you're going to need 54,000, okay? If you want damage, that kind of depends. We'll see if this guy named Invincible can do something. It's not gonna be easy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah, yes, 49. Good job. Good job. He has some health to contend. Does he have the damage, though? Stop! Tail up. He has one thing, though. He is Blue Centurion. So he follows a different rule. His block makes him go invincible. And it's a super. His block is also a super. Wait. Don't. Don't do your battle mode, okay? Don't. That didn't help. Okay, no, it does not. It becomes typeless. Correction, it's a typeless block. I forgot I accidentally combined the information. Blue Centurion's block is typeless. It used to be, they tried to fix it and make it become invincible, and then they undid that. And then they, well, they reverted it, and he's still typeless when he activates. Which is why it can be countered by something with Robo Knight or multiple projectiles at once. It's basically that. Okay. Jackie, you're not escaping. Tell it. Fine. Let's see if you have enough damage. Sweet. 9. I have a beam that is a multi-hitting, so you have to be very careful. And I don't forget it. Okay. That's the first time we've done in a while with that crap. I blame the fact that I don't have my beam. Game! There, you see? That's what was supposed to happen. No matter what, that's what happens when Lauren gets called out. I have plenty of time to see it and get away with it. Alright, then that thing does a lot of damage. Just a reminder, my breaker does 13,000. 12,978 to be exact. But that's when you have no armor. You may think that's a little low, but nah. It's high enough for now. Yeah. Akagami, did you really ask for another Death Wish? Double blocks is the dumbest way to go. Listen, I am going to parry your putty, and you'll get to say nothing about it. I feel like I should swap Adam to Billy just because, but I can't do that right now. Come on, face your block. I dare you. Yeah, okay. Oh no, it's yellow. It's yellow. Oh hey, the block missed. The strike missed. I wonder why. Oh, it's so stupid. Come on. Throw the putty. Throw the putty. I dare you. Well, I got an idea. I got a good player idea. Zanaku! Oh no. Yeah, you don't do that. You really don't. Squeesh. I don't know why you had to get a crit there as well, but there you go. It's really just random. But anyway, I feel like I need to do this. Before we go back to regular battles, I'm putting Billy in. We're gonna do some auto offs with Billy assist. I am gonna punch you guys back with Billy. You think you can you think you can attack with your strike? Nope, Billy's here to punch you. Or rather, your block. Billy's punching you back. Listen, Bison has knocked on his auto off. That's all I can say. So his one is fair. Oh no, he got caught. Ah, he has armor! Now technically my damage is a little lower, but that should still be doing 2,000. Just so you know, that's supposed to still do at least 2,000 a beam, but he's got a decent chunk of armor. Billy, get ready to punch yourself. Aw. That is sad. Okay, we can get the weirdest situation, and there it goes again. Well, strike me if you dare. Block. Yeah, they need to adjust that. As you can tell, the first hit knocked him out of range. And the second hit didn't land. Armor is all you have. Let's just actually see how much. No, you don't. You have 16%. I just have low damage from that. But no, I still have 12,000. Whatever happened there, I had no clue. Go ahead, K1. Or whoever needs to join that hasn't fought yet properly. Okay, Black Sun. Be warned, no leader is able to do anything to Black Dragon's armor. You either hit it while his armor is still active, or nothing happens. And he counters you. Every single leader is too slow. There is only one assist, or one character that can punch Black Dragon. And that is Billy. Billy's the only one that can interrupt Black Dragon's armor. I don't know why I had to have that happen. And another. I'm not getting my armor. Come on. Bring the keto flip. Not the keto flip. Bring it on. Bring it on. Ah, it's a block. Every time. Okay, no one else. Give K1 his match, and then we're done with auto-offs. Coconut's doing quite fine. Enjoying his lunch, his other things, his water. Ankar hasn't even had a match yet. K1, I'm sorry, your priority is also lower than this one. Ankar has not had a match at all. And I know his health is high enough. He has higher priority than you. Sorry. That's a fact. He has not had a match at all.
3, 2,
yeah, and that's the thing. The one in Lazy Wars is more of a fake than the canonical fake. Well, I mean, technically you have priority, Bruce, but you also still haven't fought either. Oh, back away. Goes wave. Nope. Tail whip. And let's see here. You crush the ground. See some chunk of damage. Prison wave. Wave. Okay, beam. Scream into your face! I'm gonna teleport away if you don't be careful. Yeah, that's kind of bumpy. Let's see what you can do. Go throw a beam. Kimberly, not good idea! The game on, Carp. Yeah, that was just bad luck on your side. You have the damage. You just have to get a luckier match than that. Darsh, seriously. You technically have the same priority as K1. You haven't even fought the auto-off team, so that's why. That's why you're allowed to get this one. The team battle is supposed to begin in technically 10 minutes. Better hope you have the health. You asked for this. I have to do it, Tim. I'm sorry. No. Aw. Okay, fine. Okay, yeah. This match is not happening the way you want it to. We're gonna do that again. And stop. I'm just saying that instead because I keep getting other stuff. I know it's Quan. I know it's Quan, but why not? Why not? Why does it say K1? Balake! I give him that treatment. Be Roos.
Three, two, one, go!
Yeah. There you go. I'm fighting, Quan again. Back away. You have to dodge the things, but yeah, you can't space him forever. I need my energy back, and I need to space him better than that. Ah, no. Well, to your corner. Beetroot. Okay. I mean, fine. We stop. No! Yeah, as I said, Dragon Shield Zack is not immune. He is not immune. Good night. Now, come on. Good job. I'm gonna throw a beam at you. Ah. And you let it continue. That's a straight. That's a spin. I need my block. There you go. You thought this was a simple trap? I can even do. I can use the knuckle right after the breaker. No. PCM? No. I'm about to say it, and this is probably gonna get him. I'm sorry, but this is gonna actually be... Thomas, I think this might be a bit of a rude one. No. I'm sorry. Take this. Don't... I mean, no offense. But who knows? Who knows if he would pronounce it like incredibly horrible. Tom ass. Sorry. There you go. Sorry. I'm just trying to think of ways you would pronounce it.
3, 2, 1, go!
He didn't even get slowed down. He just simply didn't even get slowed down. Stop it, really? You still reached? Okay. Did that really get slowed down to that extent? Wow. Okay. You are, and he's a different type of villain. Right. He's a different type of villain. Wide out. 3. You really need to fix your VFX anyway. There was no way to time that one. The fact that you can't slow him down from hitting Aeon is just because he runs in. Worst spot of balance. Good job to Korag. Still look like a boring one of those assists though. But I'm just saying that much, that's why Aeon shouldn't be a thing. Stop running in when you're not allowed to dodge stuff. You're a block.
Three, two, one, go.
Ah, he ran into that one. Ah, Storm gets this treatment. Not the greatest type. Not the greatest type of treatment you could get at the beginning of a match. We all know that would hit. We all know that would hit if it was a recent character. Fine. Actually, no. And if I see a psycho, be aware I'm reviewing it on the iPad. I saw a Ranger Slayer, which means she's not allowed to be seen, even in replays. Yeah, not allowed to watch that on the alt. Yeah, but we need a block. No, we don't. No, we don't. Put them on. We don't need a block for Korag. In fact, it makes it even, but the problem is how it's going to be handled. Yeah, it's basically what that's not really an embarrassment when the character's quite weak. Compared to Black Dragon, Psycho Red is one that still suffers a lot. He may be fast and he can poke, but he literally poses before he strikes you, and that's not even a 50-50! It's not even a 50-50. Do we have any useful ones that we can think of to add to this? Strange to say, I rarely decide to start spam taunting. Adarsh, seriously, you need to understand the rules of the theme. No, Thomas, even then it's incorrect. They're villains right now. Exactly where would Udana help him? She has a higher chance of helping a Ranger Slayer than she is at helping Korag. No, Kimberly, both of them are currently evil. They're all controlled right now. Sentries are people just following a weird religion. I'll allow Drakon with the Ranger Slayer. That one works. We can allow V1 Tommy. Be aware, V1 Tommy exists as well. He's technically evil at some point as well. So what? So what if Udana? And also, there's that. Just seriously. Trent. How about we try and stick it close to their timelines? So at this point, it's, I would say, Drakon a V1 for Ranger Slayer. It'll be easy enough because the Ranger Slayer needs her own assist. And we'll go with V1 as the original evil. Because we can also give her... I'm pretty sure Catherine counts as well, so we can use that one as well. Problem with that is Roxy is not something Korag can use, and the other one... Actually, no, it can. Because Korag assist is a breaker. So Roxy is an option. Blaze is not an option for either side. And I'm pretty sure Catherine is evil, so we can use that one if anyone feels like just being weird. If you want to go all pink on that one. Yep, evil very briefly. We can go ahead and use Heckle. You want to match colors to an extent. What's going on, Ori? Alright, these are the teams. Be aware. Heckle was evil at some point. It's easy enough to allow for him. Besides, Dark Energy was like that. We have to add some sort of one, and this is easy enough. We go with late enough seasons, and this one's late enough as well. Mighty Morphin only, and for the other one, we can allow but I do not want to allow Ollie. At that point, if you guys somehow don't have Korag or Ranger Slayer assist, as those are the required ones, when you guys are fighting, we'll put Blaze for Ranger Slayer, and for Korag, he needs a Breaker. Who is there? I'll allow Death Ranger for Korag. Those are your replacements. Since we need a block for Ranger Slayer and Death Ranger if you can't. And Korag says Death Ranger exists. Even though I think his situation is he got controlled by death, he was good and turned evil. Anyway, people, you will join the code on screen. We are going to the Corrupted Hangar. Best 2 out of 3, Corrupted Hangar, auto on. Be aware, Ranger Slayer teams, join. That's Merrick, and he really wasn't. Really? That's on me. Really? I had to just select the wrong thing on the main. Well, Ranger Slayer teams, get your teams ready anyway. Let me just read this thing. And an account in the game I talked to support this thing. No name, player ID, no way to help, and then me of this, maybe. Major characters you had leveled up? I think they mentioned something before about they can help track those down. Be aware we don't care about what the main is doing. They're the one who's spectating. I just pressed the wrong button. There! Okay, people, here's your code on screen now, because host spectate was just seriously. There's your code. Ranger Slayer teams, join. That's happened enough times already. I keep swapping between the things like that. Trent, right. Trent is an option as well, go ahead. But you're still going to be required to be that. I need a Ranger Slayer that actually has Ranger Slayer assist. When they're not Ranger Slayer assist, it has to be a no Korag assist. 4, 6, 5. You want? Let me put it in chat. Code is in chat, people, for those that need to join as Ranger Slayer, please. we go. Corrupted hanger, here it is. Nice fury. And shield bash. No. Wolf attack, go cheerful. Now to be very careful because we need our primary slot again. Can't even use Heckle. Okay. Nope. Dark Magic Strike. It was delayed and no rotation. Sad. Back away. Shield bash. No. Wolf attack, get out of my corner. Or get out of my face, rather. Nice fury. You're gonna be caught. Now be warned, if you're trying to strike me. Well, that's a block. That's a range play. Okay. Gonna shoot. Okay, out of range. Recover. Nope, you're in range. Dark Magic Strike! Warrior Boost Korag. Korag appeared. Yeah, there was a Warrior Boost of Korag not too long ago. You missed it. They're never gonna add Black Dragon as a Warrior Boost, are they? I've been seeing some other stuff, but it's mostly Mega Black Dragon right now. And even then, the Warrior Boost is pointless. I'm looking for the full power offer instead. Dark Magic Strike! That happened. You're out of range! Okay. Well, that would work for them. You can throw a boomerang. And block it. Wolf attack! Dark Magic Strike! We're gonna teleport away with a Shield of Darkness. Oh, come on, how are you not far enough? Okay. Oh, Shield of Darkness. That worked. Nice fury. If I recover, you will explode. Wolf attack! There it goes. Korag hits very hard. It's gonna be a tough fight for the Ranger players. Well, that's the first one. Korag teams, join. Six. There you go. Code is in chat to make it easier. Uh-huh. Don't fail me now, Korag. You should know how to use your leader, right? He even has the electricity. That is a horrible theme. Here we go. Block. No, savage shot. Nope, didn't cancel in time. You almost threw that. Oh, blast trap. Flying kick. No. You're not able to escape it so easily. 1, 2, and you can stay in your corner. Send back towards your corner, and I'm blocking. Okay. Well, that works. Dark Magic Strike? No. How much energy are you gonna get off of this, though? Blast trap. Savage shots. Not happening, Heckle. I need to actually start my combos, though. Not a good idea. That's what I get for standing still. That's what I get for standing still. I tried to bait out something, but yeah, this is gonna be this one. It does. There's a lot of pressure from Korag, so that's good enough. I had to try and be aware. I wasn't allowed to just use a blast trap or blast blitz. It was not gonna be enough damage. You can recover energy in the middle of the thing, but it's not gonna mean much if you don't have the correct rotation. So you're gonna have to make use of your primary slot at that point. Back away. Nope. Don't have a block when he takes the risk. Fly. Good enough. Good combo. Flying kick. Heckle. And okay. Good. Blast Blitz, and there. This is what I mean. This would have probably would have been what happened. Yeah, you're stuck in your corner. The fact that I wasn't allowed to use my primary. Well, we jump again. Well, 7 shots. This is Ranger Slayer's first victory. I shot his foot. Tommy has a lot of times where it doesn't look like he's supposed to hit. It's weird. One win for Korag, 1 win for Ranger Slayer. Try this again. I'm gonna use the primary and see what happens. Slayer's Edge. Block it. And Blast Blitz. Got 1 Blast Blitz. Okay, do another one. You can stay in your corner. Now, if you don't be careful, I'm gonna poke you. Ah. Well, you know, I really should have just done a different combo than that. Sweep him twice. Slayer's Edge. And kick them away. We're back away. Nope. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Get rid of this. We do not need that. They have a block, very likely. Ah, okay. Ranger Slayer, set it up. Ah, okay, good. Good enough. I lost my breakers. Let's see if we can have anyone that actually can win with Ranger Slayer. I can't host like this. I forgot briefly. Can't host like that. Here you go. We can't go to the corrupted hangar unless I host on the main. Right, the fact that I just realized I used V1 with Ranger Slayer. Why did I not think? Actually, no, I had no option to. No, never mind. I had no option because the ult doesn't have Dragon Assist. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
You'll get a chance if she wins. Reminder. This is not an easy fight. Okay, here we go. Dragon. 7 shots. Block. Not magic strike. Come on, Geki, you're not moving. 1 blast blitz. To a blast trap. To recover. 7 shots. That's a crit. Another crit. Another blast blitz. You can dash forwards for 7 shots. And send it into the corner. Here's a nice little combo. And they get lost. Well, that's game. Another victory to Korag. That's a block in the middle slot, so combo ended. To an extent. Ah, nope. Shield bash goes through. Yeah, so be it. You'll get your chance, but you can go ahead, Abhijit. You can try. You may claim you're in Ranger Slayer, but Pyro will be a better representation than you. I'm sorry to say. But wherever he is, he's missing a theme with his character. And it's not an easy fight. You can do a combo and everything, but it's a buffed Korag. Blast Trap. And now the Slayer's Edge. Takes the risk. Has no block. Well, like I said, it's not going to be an easy fight. Thomas is doing the best he can. It's the same things that happened before with my match. But the moment Korag lands even a single hit with that shield bash, it's going to do a lot of damage, like instantly half.
2, 1, go!
Block and shield bash. Dark Magic Strike. There it goes. We go Blast Blitz. Shield bash goes through. Doesn't wait long enough. Well, Slayer's Edge. Blast Trap. That's not a Blast Trap. But he reset his energy and he got trolled by the game. Oh no. That's one nice Fury. Shield bash. Shield bash. Yeah, he should have delayed that. Slayer's Edge interrupts. And we got a Blast Trap that helped with that combo. That's a block in the middle slot again. Both sides. Yes, gets rid of an attempt. Shield of Darkness doesn't work, and Dark Magic Strike. The combos just end basically instantly. Korag just attacks, and then it just hurts. Go ahead, Mita. Join if you try. We need another Korag. We need another Korag. Okay, so we have our Korags. We need Mita to join. Well, let Mita try and represent. That's all I can say. Also, is the microphone a little quiet, or is it just not? Yusa. Good luck to Mita. Korag has taken 3 wins already. Let's see what you can do. Mita, you are invalidating the match. You wanted to count, you're not allowed to be Slayer Queen, as she is canonically good. End the match fast, unequip your skins. Both of you just end the match. It's invalid. Ranger Slayer Queen is canonically good. She had to don that crown to be able to literally control the sentries. They would not listen to her unless you had that. This match is invalid. Unequip your skins, re-enter. We give you 15 seconds. You only get a repeat if Abject wins. If the skins are ready, there. Next code is up. The game is about. Okay. Thomas and Geki, we know the rotations can be like that sometimes, but here's the problem with the theory there. The game is based on luck anyway. Any character can simply lose. Do not join if you haven't won the last 2. We're fighting Abject versus some other Korag. Okay? The game is based on luck. Just because you had bad rotation there, that's all it is. Adash and Ankar. Adash, you are not allowed to enter because you do not have Korag assist. You're not allowed to enter, Adash. You don't have Korag assist. Thomas, I lost with the Regislator anyway. I didn't manage to give her a single win for this one, so there's the problem with that. So it really doesn't matter there. Encore! Let's Yusuf play as the theme because he hasn't even played today. So it's Yusuf versus Abhijit. I'm hoping Abhijit has swapped their skins off so we can properly get this fight. Yusuf has not had a battle today at all. Adarsh, you're not allowed to. You don't have the correct setup, so you cannot. There. Nah, he's just a bit slow on the codes. That's why the other two are too fast. Adarsh and Ankar have already had their matches earlier. Yusuf has not played at all, so he's not allowed. Oh, so he's supposed to get his chance, and you're supposed to unequip both. This is still invalid, Abhijit. This is still an invalid match. Both of you end the match already. Abhijit, I gave you so much time, and you didn't unequip both. Which means you're just not allowed to in general, because that's a good ranger. As I said, it's canonically good. Just end the match. You're not allowed to. Every single ranger here has been evil at some point. Or rather, is evil in that state. Maybe Heckle isn't, but yeah. The Dark Energem is the evil thing. Split him. Heckle's in a gray area. Meta, both skins off. Yeah, Ryan is allowed, but he's a strike. Neither of them really need a strike. And there's a better option for Ranger Slayer than Ryan assist. Korag needs a strike, yes, but still there are better options like Roxy. Few moments. Yusuf versus Abhijit again, please. Get the skins off. She is canonically good with as Slayer Queen. Okay? Ranger Slayer, she's both good and evil. Her bow gets broken. But that's all. No, Adarsh, we already have that. And everyone that entered already has lost with her. Lewis? Seriously? The fact that Abhijit is supposed to be a main of Ranger Slayer, yes, they have the skin. There, fine, fair enough. My goodness, did you not get the thing right twice now? But be aware, the only one that you're allowed to run is Solar Heckle as well. Solar Heckle is canonically good. But it's not running the skin anyway. There! Finally the battle counts. Go all out, both of you. It begins properly. The blast blitz from Ranger Slayer. Blast trap. Savage shots. Dash forwards. Nope, no dash. Just a blast blitz. Oh, there we go. Korag. Nope. Nothing happens. Ugh. Well then. Korag goes for a shield bash. Wall attack. And a dark magic strike. Look at the damage in just a few seconds of a combo. And it's already basically caught up. Go with one blast blitz. Blast trap. Recover. Savage shots. And knocked away. There's another savage shot, but it goes for a Ranger Slayer, and the arrow lands on their head, making them face away in shame. There we go. Ranger Slayer has taken another one win. Can she take the set, though? I don't know if Yusuf is lagging or not, but we shall see.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Back dash from Yusuf. Goes for a cancel. Gets hit by both and bounces repeatedly. Okay. Blocks. Wolf attack once. Shield bash. And nothing. Bad rotation in this case. Goes for a cancel. Nice Fury. Doesn't take the risk. And Ranger Slayer gets away with not getting put into a combo. So this time he does take the risk. And Ranger Slayer does not retaliate. Goes for a block. And a blast blitz. Dash forwards for another blast blitz. We're gonna recover again. No, no recovery for that. We got a savage shot. And that's a Dracon, interrupted. Well then. Heckle gets interrupted by Slayer's Edge, and Nice Fury goes through. It's launched. And what next? That's a Dracon, and a Blast Blitz. Doesn't knock out, but the Blast Trapper will. A dodge, that's not the case. Mita has managed to show you can get a win, but I'm not sure if, yeah. So in this case, we're going to give a chance to redo Geki versus Thomas. Go ahead, you two can enter. But if Thomas loses again, those results are final. I don't know why you closed your game. If you lose again, Thomas, you are going to... Yeah. Right, okay. As I said, if Thomas, you lose, well, that's already that.
3, 2, 1, go.
So, I mean, Yusuf might have been a bit of a laggy one. But as I said, if Geki ends up winning again as Korag, the results are final and Korag takes a 3-0 technically. We'll say 3-1 just because we'll just include a dodge. Ah, we go launched. And 70 EP. Shield bash, dog bash, and strike. Lag. Well, audio's desynced now, and it's stupidly sad. Shield darkness. Dodge this. Nah, I don't know. Hey! Game? I saw a miss, and then I saw damage. Also, 1 second. Before we continue, let me just restart the mirroring software. Dark thing. The problem with that, even then, Geki, it shouldn't have hit you. The weird lag spike is just the mirroring software being stupid. That's all I can say.
1, go.
Here we go. A blast trap. That's set up the Ranger Slayer assist. That's a stun instead of a stagger. Alright, shield bash. So wolf attack and no rotation. You got a heckle, so you can't just set your things up. Dragon goes through. Get the block there. And Savage Shot goes for a combo. And another blast blitz. Well. Geki, engage! Now the worst part about it, you really need to get rid of that block out of your middle slot. You're going to lose this match on purpose at this point. Yeah. Nah, that looks stupid. Seriously, you had how much? Why were you stuck on 10 EP, huh? You didn't even want to reset your EP timer. No, Geki, no. I'm pretty sure that was your only block, and you didn't get rid of it. And now you're lagging. Go ahead, a Ranger Slayer and a Korra can join that has not fought. Go ahead. We'll say 2-2 for now. Even though that one looks horrible. Thomas, I will remove the moderator if you're going to say that. This is fine. Reminder, if you're going to... Just a reminder, Thomas, the whole statement of, the rotation was against me again. It's the same thing. Do not try and attack him about excuses. I explained to you already. If it's going to do that to you every time, it's basically the same thing. Especially since you can try and work against the bad rotation. That's still dodged! Multiple crits. Well, you go for a block from Korek to rotate out. Ranger Slayer has a block in their middle of primary, and they get rid of it. Well, Ranger Slayer goes through. That's a wolf attack. Ah, sweet spot. Bad blocking spot from Alcar right there, and get hit by 3,000 damage worth of arrows. But then gets hit by that. Well, that was a horrible assist. Shield bash, shield darkness, dodges, Tommy, blast blitz, and we hit with a savage shot. By technicality, Ranger Slayer's on match point now if we don't count Geki's and Thomas's first match. That. One wolf attack, or not wolf, yeah, wolf attack, Darkman strike, and we're at half health already. It's been 8 seconds. Korag's now already put her Ranger Slayer at half health. There goes the lag again. Well, at least it didn't desync the audio as badly this time. Now Fury interrupts. Nothing happens. Ranger Slayer goes for the savage shots, gets blocked, and we got another nice Fury, which gets blocked. Blast Blitz! Ranger Slayer, be very careful of your next move. It might not end well. We got another Shield Bash, Dark Blade Strike, and yeah, 1-1. Anyway, this is match point for both. Here we go. Who wins? Well, whoever hits the hardest. Whoever can land the biggest combo as quickly as possible without getting punished so easily right after. So here we go.
2, 1, go.
Both will start with a backdash. Where is the engagement? Seriously. One wolf attack. Shield, into a shield bash. Player's edge. Another wolf attack. And launch. Another Tommy assist. Interrupts. Ranger Slayer. Ah, 2 arrows. That was a sweet spot if you didn't block that. Seriously, a dodge. Are you incapable of just jumping at them with that blast blitz without resetting energy that badly? Savage shots, interrupted, blocked, dominated strike, and here it is. Come on. Just right into them with a blast blitz at this point. That's the 3rd Tommy. Go for darkness. Oh, Tommy! Yeah, that's on you.
KO, you win.
That looks stupid. And by stupid, I mean, maybe use your primary or middle slot. Tommy is both slower, and only just starts the combo. At least you could poke with the middle or primary. Seriously. This is what you really wanted to play as Korag, and you swapped to Ranger Slayer. Okay, fair enough. We needed one, and then you do that at the end. Seriously? All that behavior said was, oh, I'm just going to use this character so badly just to give Korag a win. Ishikawa? No. It's invalid. Then we get a Ranger Slayer that hasn't fought, that knows how to use their leader, that can actually poke their opponent down without spamming the assist slot. I know you wanted to block and it gave you 4 Tommies. That part was stupid. But there were so many options when pressing against a Korag assist to just poke them or hit them with a single arrow. As you can clearly tell, look at that, a dodge is stupid. If you're not gonna represent them like that, get lost. Riven, since you haven't played as the theme battle, I'd actually ask you to join us. If I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be Onkar versus Riven at that point. But that's, you would have to use Ranger Slayer Riven. Evil Rangers, basically. You can put Drakon or V1 with Ranger Slayer and make sure to run her own assist and her leader. Do not use the skins. You're not allowed to use the skin. She is canonically good at that point. No skin allowed. Dracoon. Drakon. Yep. Revan versus Onkar. This will be the final results this time. If you managed to win, good job to you guys. You were able to win with the character and not just lose to them like I did. And then again, whatever happened with Geki and then Thomas, yeah, I don't know about those ones. Especially the reaction afterwards as well. That's all I'm gonna say. Here we go. I'm gonna press this as soon as it says the word. There we go. Timed right. D-rack on. Oh, not ready to strike. Blast Blitz, jumps off, can't escape. Blast Trap goes through. And Slayer's Edge will bounce for another Blast Trap. Recovering energy into a Blast Blitz. And there's a nice little combo from Ranger Slayer that took forever to end. Horrible song. There we go, better one. No, here you got the team. You're a little behind, Ishikawa. As the strikes the air, goes for a shield bash, another shield bash. And blocked. Well then, more attack, and that's a painful attack. Korag needs 1 win. Reminder, I do fight Quan basically on ladder, okay? You shouldn't be lagging. Supposedly. Here we go. And block from Ranger Slayer to start because there's something going the way. Well then, quite the way of things acting up. Lag spike from the iPad, not from the game. That's another crit. Got a blast trap and a blast blitz. Nothing happened from Onkar yet. And we dash through. For a shield bash. Nothing happens there either again. Wolf attack once. Wolf attack again. Garbage strike. He's lost half his health. Ranger Slayer needs to catch up. Goes a blast trap. Heckle goes through and actually throws a boomerang. But to be very careful. Someone else was out of energy. So, 7 shots. Might have been a little early, but you should be fine. No. He got interrupted. But Korag assist does not work. So 1-1. We're on match point again. Here we go. We are now at match point. How is it gonna end? Ranger Slayer needs 1 win, 1 simple combo, or 2 combos will be enough. Or a combo from Korag will be enough on 2 hits as well. Here we go. Goes nice spear from Korag, and Ranger Slayer goes for a weakened combo because Ranger Slayer assist really just does that to you. Dodges through the through the block, even though it's a breaker anyway, so it didn't matter. That's 1 Korag assist with a Dark Magic Strike and whiffs 1 of the hits. Lost a bit of damage there and some extra recovery time. Flash Trap lands, 7 shots, goes for a combo, and kicks up Tommy. Rotates the block in, and now we have Korag with Heckle. Dashes forwards, dodges the boomerang, 7 shots, fires, and goes for the strike. Yeah, it doesn't like this one. This happens every time, doesn't it? This happens every time, doesn't it? We had 1 result. 1 result having a 3-0 Korag at the beginning. And now we have a 2-3 if we really want to not count the Ryazans and Gekis to match and we take their rematch instead. Now it's a 2-3. Not the point Abajad, it's more like we had a 3-0. You played, and then now we have a 2-3 because we're not counting Gekis and Thomas's first match. So that happened. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's happened quite a few times, in fact. It's happened quite a few times. Adash, you're not welcome. You are not. We do not need the moving Megazord. Give me Black Dragon offers. Let's see if anyone's selling it. Nah. No one? Really? No offers right now. I'm still stuck at this. At least I have 40 extra shards, but that's all. That's all I have. I have 3,000 shards to go before Black Dragons become level 9. Well. All I can say is this exists. Tristan. Can't escape this thing. The moment it gets buffed is when everything dies. Yeah, I think that's everything for today. We got 25 minutes over. Let's swap back to the other one. And we can close the mains mirroring as well. As well as doing that. So, actually, I think we will have to end it now. Sorry for those that would like to still fight, but I do have to go. Well, if you guys enjoyed the stream, please make sure to leave a like, comment if it's something you would like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to miss anything, and join us in the description. Memberships are a thing you can become and have the first streams at the end of videos to see the latest thumbnails, as well as join the Ribbit Ranger Alliance with priority. If you want to see the next video stream, or whatever you join, thank you for being here, for this Easter, I guess. And yeah, Korag vs Ranger Slayer. Both buffed by Inway. Very weird theme battle. But at least they're even. We're not going to give them outright one beat the other. We're going to say even. Good enough. Good enough. They have their strengths and weaknesses. But still, goodbye.